And so that's why, I'm happy to talk with y'all now as I videotape y'all, because I guess y'all really thought that I was stupid. And I don't mind. I'll play stupid sometimes and let people think it if they want. They can think whatever they want. And I just want to see if I give them rope, if they're violators and I give them some rope, how much they going to violate? How stupid they think I am. When in fact, they're the ones doing stupid things. Illogical things. Things that, actually don't make any sense. And if they want to see how gullible or stupid you are, how much pressure that they can apply that'll make you, give in and go along with their dumb shit. And I guess as me being a black woman, an old black woman, we are the number one targets in the world, whether people realize it or not. They talking about Black Lives Matter. They need to remember black lives have always mattered to black women. Okay, so let's get that out the way. That's not even something to debate, of course. Of course. But black women, our lives don't matter. Don't seem to matter. And black people all over the world, the same ones who come here for freedom, whether they black, brown, or whether they're coming from Eastern Eastern European countries, trying to get away from the European corrupt devils over there, the elites who are terrorizing their citizens over there, or whether they from Africa trying to get away from their leaders and corrupt law enforcement and corrupt leaders and corrupt people who are terrorizing them there, or in South America, the Latinos, or down in the islands or wherever. They all come here looking for safety. I just want a better life. And then when they get here, the way they try to have the better life is by taking over communities. They would say they want to be American, but they really don't. They don't bother to learn English, many of them. How can you possibly want to be American and be a part of American communities when you know most Americans speak only English? There are some who, because their ancestors, emigrated over from different places. So some of them have a second language, which would be their Spanish or Russian or, or whatever, French or whatever, that they speak in their various different countries, and they don't bother. Instead, they come in and demand Americans pay to translate everything to them, because that's what you do when you want to be a part of a community. You don't bother to learn the main local language that's spoken, so that you can communicate with your neighbors, and you just clan up and speak to your own people. All of y'all bunch up and just take over. And it's always in the black communities that they do that. It's always in the low income or black communities that they do that. And then have the nerve to treat us like trash the way they treat blacks in their own communities, including in Africa where they treat each other like trash. There's so many people over here. And come over here and we welcome them, try to be fair, hey, immigration, we don't have no problem with that. Legal immigration, Not people want to talk about, we're immigrating like they did at Ellis Island. They didn't come with a hand out looking for welfare and shit. There was no welfare. So they knew they had to get jobs and do whatever they could, struggle until they could raise themselves up and get education. They came for the high quality education, the freedom, like that, and then, move themselves up into a better lifestyle. Not, we coming for the Americans to support us, and if they don't like it, guess what? We'll go to court and demand they do it, because we're going to twist their laws and try to use any loopholes to force them to continue to. We found a loophole, we're going to exploit it, we're going to invite everyone from all over the world to exploit it and demand they pay for it. And we'll pay for everything we need to pay for coming, we'll lie, hey, we walked here, our feet are not bloody, we're supposed to believe you walked hundreds of thousands of miles, and then get here looking quite sleek. They don't look like they were fleeing for their lives. None of them look scared or anything. They come in and become very aggressive, and it's always with the black people and the black women. Well, I'm so glad you did that shit here in New York, because this is the wrong place to do it. Because in New York, black women know how to defend themselves too. Take care of themselves, especially we have to. Especially us who came up when crack hit and all that shit, and the foreigners come in and bring all these drugs, flood our neighborhoods with it, turn our communities into crime-ridden hellholes like the third world countries they're coming from, with all the crime, all the same crime, and then say it's not coming with them. And yes, we had crime here before, but not like this, so dangerous that you can't even be on the street. You're being attacked by foreigners who got their way, along with the black idiot gangbangers and troublemakers to try and attack you again and again, to make you feel like, hey, you better not even defend yourself. We can do whatever we want, however we want. To you, your child, whatever. And you came to New York with this. To work with the black troublemakers who thought it was okay. The idiot gangbangers out there who thought it was okay. Well, it's not. But so glad you did. Because, yeah, I don't have no problem with defending myself. So if y'all have a problem with that, well, then I guess you should have left me alone. Or maybe when I said, let's end the beef, my daughter's fine. Forget what you did. I don't mind. I don't care. I was hit by a car. I'm just, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's end the beef. And y'all didn't do that. Didn't spread around or nothing. But then activate years and years later to still try and hurt me while spreading around lies about me and memorials and everything. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go talk to my black people about y'all and tell. In every neighborhood, we need to immediately separate off from these foreigners and start getting them out. They need to go to the white neighborhoods. The white folks who want them here to be their servants and work in their businesses. The same businesses they will not allow us to open, do everything to hold us back and sabotage our communities with drugs, everything. Overload our communities with illegal foreigners, fix the laws so that they can stay there again and again no matter what laws they break. They don't have to leave. They're not working with immigration, but they work with every law enforcement to try and have us jailed and locked up. And even the folks in the communities tried to kill us or look the other way while we've been killed and our businesses taken, our land, all intergenerational wealth stripped from us again and again. No matter who, whether they were able to manage to do it themselves or with help, working together, it was always taken. Only time we were welcome was when we were slaves. Then we were good.